Happy 4th, everyone. I'm not expecting many people here today. I understand a lot of you are not in town. A lot of you are preparing for the party, cleaning your homes. I need to do the same after this. But it's Sunday, so here we are. Hi, Coco. So I know whatever time you can do this later, another day. So, but I'm here. Happy 4th for everybody. Good morning, Coco. Are you back from your trip yet? Yes, yes. Well, my hair is crazy. This humidity. Okay, it's just me and you, Coco, if you're gonna stay there. If you're not, I understand. Like I said, I wasn't expecting many people or anyone today here. I just feel like moving my body and doing some breathing exercises because I need. It's gonna be a big party today, so. And I'm getting stuff ready to go to Brazil. A lot of issues happening. A lot of things that are making me like, should I go or should I not go, you know? But, so I need this very, very much. And if you want to join me, let's do it. So finding a seated position, we're just going to start with some breathing exercise. We're going to bring the hands in the belly and take some deep breaths. Experience in the body how you feel today. And having the palms facing up, we're going to swing the head side to side. And then maybe starting with the swing of the torso too, side to side. And then slide your hands towards your knees, round your back, look towards the belly, chin towards the chest. And then we do the opposite. It's a very small movement, okay? And then you lift your chest, you look up. And then exhale round, sinking the sit bones down, chin towards the chest. So slowly keep going in this movement. And exhale. And then just one more. Now we're going to release the fingers right in front of the chest. Press the palms towards your chest. And then turn it around and press forward. Now really do with your shoulders. Roll your shoulders away from the center of your spine. And then start to round your back, pressing the palms forward. Pressing, if you are like me, press the outside of your knees down to the floor. And then reach it up. And then slowly down and round. One more time up. And then hands go all the way back. Interlace your beautiful fingers again. Open up the chest. Lift your chin up to the sky. And then exhale, release your hand down towards your sides. Close your eyes. We're going to do something also with the face. So you open, lift your eyebrows, open your mouth big. Open your mouth really big. And then exhale, squeeze everything together. I know, some silly faces. Open. And then squeeze. Open. And squeeze. Awesome. Now lift your shoulders towards your ears. And then see as you're doing this, your fingers can be relaxed. And then you soften them. Just let them go heavy. We lift, shoulders towards ears, and then we exhale. One more time. We lift, reach, and exhale. It was a hard day for me yesterday, guys. I just realized on the 14th of July, their CDC is doing a thing that no dogs can come from another country enter United States anymore. So I was gonna take this one with me. Now I can't anymore. So I was like in the point of canceling everything because I cannot take him. But I'm getting to accepting what it is, and if I have to go without him, at least I have someone to take good care of him. So, all right, we're gonna reach to one side, having the hand down low, and then let your neck relax. Oh, this feels really good. One more time, to the side, and then letting your head be heavy. And then back. Awesomeness. Anything that you want to work on today, guys. We have, looks like 3 people here. Hi, Jill. We have 3 watching, so if you guys have anything that you want to work more towards today, I can add in our practice. Okay? All right, Cookie. It's me and you here. Are you gonna do some yoga? Morning, Emily. Lower back, please. Yes, yes. Lower back is always the most requested one. All right. So if you guys have a bolster or a blanket that you can fold as a bolster, we're gonna have right in the middle here of our mats. I'm gonna lay on your. So having the low belly on your thing, on your higher thing. And then having the chest down, but slowly walking the elbows to the front. Oh. So slowly walking the elbows to the front. Reaching the arms. And I understand if you have like bigger breasts, it's gonna be hard for you. But keep your hands facing one another, okay? And then another way, a good place to be is with your chin down. Now take a few moments. So my bolster is kind of high and it gets nice and firm into my hip bones. So this is a good support and is a good de-stress for the muscles in your low back. So stay here for a few more breaths. And then we're going to tuck the toes, and then we're going to slide the hands. Now, when I say slide the hands is where your back can take you, okay? So some people can go more. And then maybe your pubic bone is going closer to the floor if you need this. And then we're going to roll the shoulders back and away from you. Lengthen the spine, lift the chin off the chest. And then we're going to bend the elbows. Reaching forward just like a teeter-totter, and then you're going to lift your feet off the mat, your knees off the mat. Take a deep breath in. Lower the knees back, press your hands down, reach your sit bones back, and then your elbows go on top of your prop. Bring your hands together, lower your forehead to the mat or to your prop, and then walk your thumbs all the way to the back of your neck. Deep breath in. And out. One more in. And then hands going back down. Lengthen in the spine, tabletop position. Alright, tuck your toes. We're going to swing the hips to the right. Squeeze shoulder and hip to the left. And then do the same thing on the other side. Squeeze, twist. Pressing your hands around your back. Angry cat. Lower the belly and the torso and the rib cage. Lift your chin off the mat, sending you forward. With your toes tucked, you're gonna lift your butt away from the floor, reaching the chest towards the legs. You can lower your forehead down. Take a deep inhale and deep exhale. And then we're gonna wave the spine. Now this time, you're gonna have your legs more supported, your legs higher now. So it's easier. What happens because your weight goes down and then your legs kind of lift. So bend your knees and then extend the legs, and trying to extend and use your glutes to lift your legs higher. Keep the rest of your body relaxed. Hold here for 1 breath and 2. 1 more breath here. And then hands going underneath the shoulders. Lift your chest off the floor. Exhale. Downward facing dog again. We're going to lower the left knee down. We're going to lift your right leg up towards the sky. We're going to exhale, step all the way to the front. So I still have my bolster there. Do you see it? So it can be your blanket, you know, roll blanket, or you can roll your blanket over your blocks too. That helps. And then just having that support in your quad, okay? Now the right hand goes to the right leg. You're gonna press it and twist from that upper back. Look over to the right shoulder. Take a nice inhale and a nice exhale. If you want to go deeper in this one, you can press your chest. No, press your hand into the leg and then separating the knee from the chest, sending the knee out, keeping the right outer foot on the floor. And then this time we're going to bring the foot down. We're going to slide the left knee in, reach the right arm up to the sky, and this is maybe when you need a block. And then the block comes down and then the arm goes up. And then if you want to go deeper, you can just going more deeply into the left hip bone. Left hip bone. Thinking about my bone here. Left hip joint. Take another breath. And then now we're going to straighten the right leg. Lift and going down. You can use again another block for support, and the left arm going up to the sky and over, keeping that chest nice and open. Another breath here. And then exhale, the hand goes down. We're going to slowly go back to where we were. But this time we're going to keep the knees high, and then the chest is going to be supported with your prop. And then the head, the forehead can be down. And just take a moment. Another very nice restore for the low back. Alright, we wave the spine, we press the hands down to the floor. We reach back to that downward facing dog. Remember to keep your spine as long as you can and keep lifting your tailbone as high as you can, opening up the back of the legs, having the head down, taking a nice breath in and out. And then we're going to lower the right knee and then step the left foot all the way forward. Having that thigh supported, okay, when you go down here, that's where you feel the support. Now the left hand's going to press. You can twist here, or if it feels good for your knee and your outer hip, that leg doesn't feel good because of my knee. So I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to send my leg out, and I'm going to look over to my left shoulder. From here, the right foot goes in. Turn here, grab a block if you need to, and then the left arm goes over, and you sink into that hip as much as there's space for you to go. Breathe. Now we straighten that leg, and you can readjust your leg if you want, okay? And then left hand with the block, right arm up and over. Chest is trying to release into the prop. Forehead down, relax your belly. It's Independence Day. Let's make this class a very free class. It's all about freedom. So let's free our bodies today from any tension, from any experience of stuckness. Okay? So having your blocks close by, I'm gonna do one more here with that bolster right in the center. So we press the palms, we open the space between the fingers, and then we lift back for a downward dog. This time trying to lower the heels so you can open more of the calf muscle, and then to the other side. I'm smelling my bolster. I smell a little pea smell. My dog probably came too. And did some biz here. He's not very good potty trained yet, guys. It's taking a while. He's trained in everything else but that. Alright, one more. Alright, guys. So now bring one knee on top of your higher part. Can be in your blocks. Not going to be very comfortable having that blanket on top of your block. Okay, tuck your toes off that left leg. And then try to slide the right leg away. Okay? Really good stretch for the feet, for your knees, and of course for your hips. Take a nice breath in, and then see if you can lower your forearms. So it's a variation of pigeon pose, but it's getting more into that hip flexor. Keep lifting you cannot see my back leg, but keep lifting your right knee away from the floor. Soften the shoulders, roll them back. Take another breath in. Alright, now we're going to kind of slide it forward until we stay at knees and hips. Step the right foot all the way forward. Stay with that knee higher right now because you have the prop. And then you can slowly go down to your lunge. You come back. And then we go down again for the lunge. Sinking. And coming back up. Let's do one more time. We exhale. Now I have my two blocks in my hands, highest level. I'm gonna lift my back knee off the bolster and trying to straighten my legs. Even if you need to round your back, okay, that's okay. Taking another inhale and another exhale. Now you're gonna lower that knee again into your prop and then scoot your foot. And then we're going to do kind of the same pose, but now with the hip, with the knee higher. And then you're going to straighten that leg instead. And then trying to slide where you can go. I don't know why I have the block in my hand, but oh well. And then we're going to reach. Breathe. And then we come back. Well, that's why I have the block in my hand. So now bring 2 blocks forward. Even if your back toes don't touch the floor, keep sliding if there's space for your inner thighs here. You can bring your blocks lower or higher, it's up to you. And then you can lower your forearms. And breathe into your inner thighs. Well, my right toes are facing up to the sky. If your body prefers the foot in, well, you're just gonna reach other areas, but it's also stretching the inner thighs. Take another breath. And then we come back slowly, gently, okay? Now, how I am here, all the way to my side. Kind of like a straddle, right? Having that support to sit on. And then walking your forearms with your blocks if you want. And then lower the head, let your head be heavy. This is too much for me, I prefer not to have my arms up. Another idea is to tuck your toes, bring one foot on top of the other foot, instead of out, if this can be much for your hips or your foot. So you can bring your foot higher on your prop and then go back down. Relaxing your whole back. Breathing into your low back, your mid back, and your upper back. Alright, hands down, lengthen the spine. You can either go back to the front of your mat or just keep going around. Okay, so I'm gonna go around just to change my position a little bit. So we did the left knee on top, now my right knee is gonna be on top. And then you're gonna try to slide the other leg. Now remember, sides are different, so do what feels good. And you can keep using your blocks to get into the poses in the best way for your body. Lifting the back knee away from the floor. Breathe into that hip. Try not to tense your neck or your shoulders. Alright, now you can lower and then slide forward. Step your left foot forward now. Keeping the right knee on top. And then we're going to sink. And then go back, lengthen the spine, pressing the knee down. And again, forward again. Breathe in, soften the shoulders. And then back. Take another breath. And then go again forward. Exhale. Alright, now grab your blocks. Scooch that foot, that back, the right foot in. And then bring the block straight that left leg and reach the arm all the way. Feels good, feels good. Alright, Cookie's already doing his Shavasana. Alright, hands down. Having the blocks forward if you need to use them. And then sliding that left leg away from you if you want to more. And then again, you breathe here. Readjust that right knee wherever prop you have, guys. I want that knee to be lifted off the floor more. Okay? So you have blankets, pillows, use them. You're gonna take one more inhale. Again, you can keep those toes lifted, more of external rotation of the hip, or you can have your inner foot down. And then gently bring back. Knees are gonna be out. That straddle pose again. So you can have your foot underneath, or you can have your foot on top if you want. So there's two variations that you can use for this. And then you can go down. And because of my bolster has this ability that I can bring higher levels in different parts, so I'm gonna have it lower here. And then I'm gonna reach forward. And then I'm gonna relax my shoulders. We press the hands, we lift the head. Alright, I'm gonna turn this way so you see what I'm doing. And this, people are gonna need different things. People are gonna need different, not just props, but the way to do the pose in a different way. So, I have my thick blanket here. And if you're sitting on top of something, you can put this extra one to lift higher. Some of you are not going to be able to do because your thighs are too tight, your hip flexors are too tight, your knees are too tight. So they're all of those, but especially your low back don't let you do that. So slowly you see what your body can. So always having that more support for your back. Having the blocks close by in case you need it. And then going back. So this for me feels good. This for my neck also kind of feels good. Not too much for my shoulders. So I can try to have my head supported with one block at least. See how it feels. Alright, what is intense for me in this one is my low back. I have a little bit of rotation in my discs in my lumbar spine, so that's why I have some issues in my low back too. So I need to be extra careful. I cannot stay here for long, but I can stay for a while to open up my quads. So what you can do is to do one leg at a time if both are too much, or to lift your bottom higher. So if you have a block underneath your bolster, underneath your pillow, maybe lifting you higher is not too much pressure in your thighs, it's not too much in your hip flexors, okay? We're not going to stay here for long, maybe 2 more breaths. All right, a good way for me to get out of this pose is pressing into my heels and coming up. Yes. All right, take a moment here. Closing your eyes. Alright guys, we're going to go to another flow using our backs, using the muscles in our back. Sometimes this is the best way to heal low back issues. What is the issues usually what we have now in our low backs? Is the overstretching of our low backs. What do you mean? Too much folding, picking up stuff, sitting down for too long, you know? So we're gonna counter pose all of this. Alright, you can have your blocks close by, otherwise remove your props. If you need spreading the fingers, let's go back to a downward dog. And then exhale, step the right foot forward, drop the back heel down, coming to a high, high chest, inner foot, left heel going in, lifting for a lunge. Exhale, fingers on the mat, lower again the knee off the mat, and then slowly reaching the butt back here with that knee kind of bent, but we're not trying to straight that leg. We're trying to send the butt back to open here the middle and the shoulder blades. We come back down, we lift again the knee, we lower the heel, so it's like a warrior one kind of idea as we reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, straight the front leg, interlace the fingers behind you, slide your hands down to open the chest. Breathe. Exhale, now the hands go down. Finding a plank pose, release your knees on the floor, open up the chest as you're coming down to the mat, lift your toes off the floor, pointing them, rolling the shoulders back. Now take the hands and reach them too. Now we're going to grab one foot at a time, lift one knee. The other foot, lift that other knee, both Dhanurasana. Exhale, lower the knees, hands underneath the shoulders, lift for a plank pose. And then back to a downward dog, just a quick one. Step your left foot forward, drop the heel, a warrior one. Slowly lift that back heel off the mat, lunge, swing in the arms. Drop the fingertips down, knee goes back on the floor, and reach. Just try to keep your fingers glued to the floor as you're reaching back. Yes, you will feel in your hamstrings. Keeping those shoulders further away from one another. And then the toes go down. You're going to lift the knee off the ground. Drop your heel down and finding that warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Open up the chest, slide the hands down. Look up if it feels good. Exhale, hands come to the mat. Sending that foot back for a plank. Chaturanga slowly. Inhale, lifting the legs and the chest away from the mat. Squeeze into your glutes, doing the inner rotation of your thighs so your pinky toes are facing the floor. Another deep breath here. Now slide the hands. Keep your hands maybe facing you. Soften the shoulders. Now we're going to start with the right foot. If you can hold, lift the knee. And then the other one, you hold now both. You try to lift them, keeping the shoulders getting closer together. Now hands coming underneath the shoulders, lift the chest. Breathe in and out through your nose. Slide your left knee in. Turn your hip out. Right outer foot goes down and then lift the right arm out to the sky. And then if you want, start to have that palm face down. As you notice, I'm doing a lot of this movement to open the side. That can be one of the reasons of low back too, is that we're not balancing both sides and we're not stretching the side waist, okay? That can cause a lot of stuckness into the low back. All right, now slide your right foot back a little more. Okay, you're gonna feel a different way as you close your chest. Inhale, lift and open the chest again. And exhale one more time, we close here. Bring that right foot onto the side. Sit into your back heel. And slowly we're going to sink into the right side. Hold the head. Left hand holding your head. Let your head have into your hand. And breathe. Now, that right knee is going to bend. You're going to hold the leg. You're going to hold that shin of the right leg. Keep holding your head. And then keep sending your head to the right side. Sending a little bit of the weight into that inner right knee. I feel a lot in my outer hip, like you know, I don't have much space in that outer joint of my hip. So that can be intense for me. Now bring it back. Now the hands go down. You're going to slide that right leg that was behind all the way to the front. And then we're going to slide it back. And finding that pigeon pose. Now is the real pigeon, guys. You can stay here, you can go down, but if you don't want to force into your low back, like more of a folding, you stay high here with me. Roll shoulders. Breathe into the face, jaw, eyes. All right, palms reaching down, slide your right knee. Now let's just do the other side because we already did both sides standing up. Now we're gonna do low on the floor. So slide your left knee a little closer to you. No, slide your right knee a little closer to you. And then straight your left leg all the way to the left side. Tuck your right toes under. Keep reaching towards that side. Breathe in and out. Now we're going to slide it all the way back. Drop that foot down. Lift your left arm up to the sky. And then lower if it feels good. Keep reaching and breathing. Now slide the left foot back more, like the heel's trying to go back. And then we're going to close the chest. Just that left shoulder a little closing. And then we open again. One more time, we exhale and close. Oh, this feels good. And then we open. Alright, now the left foot rolls to the side. We point the right toes and we sit into our heel. If you can't sit in your heel, you sit into your blanket, bolster, whatever, to make it higher. Left hand slides towards that leg, towards the foot. Right hand holds the left side of your head, and then you let your head be heavy. So with that head being heavy, you're pulling and opening that right side. Now just for a moment, you bring your head to the other side until you can grab the foot and find that mermaid pose, and then you go back to the same place. So the head is moving to the left. You send a little weight into that left knee. And then we reach back, hands down to the floor. We're going to slide the left knee all the way forward for that pigeon. Sliding the right leg back slowly, finding your variation of pigeon here. I'm going to stay high today, keeping the back of the neck open and lifted. Cheeks are softening, lips are softening. Leg muscles are relaxing. Then you lower your bottom down. Both legs to the front. Let's do a little log pose here. If there's space, you can bring one foot on top of the opposite leg, the outside of the foot, so you can turn a little bit. You can help with the hand. If there's no pain in your knee, your foot's gonna feel the stretch, but of course it shouldn't be painful. And then if you can, we're gonna stay here for a little bit, some breaths. Maybe bring one hand to the belly and maybe bring one hand to the chest. Keep your spine long, take a deep breath in. And if it doesn't serve you, what you can do also is to have a pillow underneath or just something higher, or you can just have the foot in front of you, okay? Notice now how your body's probably more open. You're inviting more freedom. And then let's do the other side. If you want to try, now I need to be gentle with my knee in this one. Now that I explained you before about the low back thing, and maybe some of you have the same problem, like over time, our lumbar spine, our discs get or bulging. It's not bulging, it's very bad, but when it's the beginning or a little twisted like mine are twisted a little to the side. So you're gonna feel a little pain, you know, it's gonna be not as we used to be when we were 15 or 10 or whatever. So a good way that you can do at home, just to have that lumbar spine having the natural curve, and it's super easy to find that. Is having maybe just a blanket and roll up blanket just like that, and almost like in a roll up square that you can do, and just laying on it, okay? And then see if it's a long blanket, you're gonna have just a little lift in that low back. And then if you like to keep your legs this way or crossed, you're gonna have the rest of your blanket supporting your legs to the side. Okay, this is a great place to be for a low back release, right? And then the arms can be by your sides. And then you can do your Shavasana here, or as you need more, you can have even a bigger curve in your back if you need more of that. Alright guys, we're coming to an end of the practice. It's 4th of July. Let's find freedom now right here in our hearts, in our chest. Now that the body is ready to receive and to stay still. Maybe move your head side to side. Maybe squeeze into your fingers before you can relax completely. Maybe your legs this way is not a good match for you. Maybe you need your legs straight. So really try to explore in your own body how it feels. Maybe your hands need to be on your belly today, not on the side. Maybe your hands need to be in the back of your head to support your head or your neck. Please do what suits you, okay? And then let's all take that breath of relaxation together. It's just one. And then you take this moment to watch how your body's behaving when your mind tells it to relax. Is that actually relaxing or worrying about relaxing? Try not to overthink, dear ones. Just starting with your mouth, maybe separating the teeth in your lips. Releasing the cheeks and the eyes. The jaw and the neck. The hips, the legs, the knees. Your toes and your back. Let your body go back to finding its own experience of healing without you getting in the way of bringing the wrong hormones and the wrong juices of stress. Let it go of the things you cannot control. Breathing into the now. Relaxing the belly.
because you do have control. It's all you're making.
As always, I'm gonna leave you here with my heart full of love to you. Thank you for joining me this 4th of July morning, and I hope you have a lovely day, and hopefully we can see each other soon. Bye guys.